walking around Live Oak, Florida. Very quiet neighborhood. Very peaceful and serene. Spring break in Florida. This is northern Florida, and it's a lot more peaceful here in certain areas of Florida right now, such as Daytona Beach and of course Miami. I think it's really important to have time to quiet your mind and reflect upon your thoughts. Life can come pretty fast, and I think, one of the things I'm learning is not to be so reactive. I really try to come in peace, and so I'm trying something different with my YouTube channel. I'm still gonna do interviews, but also I want to show some of what I see in America. I feel that we have different areas of America, and it's important to look at how other areas live, and also what we're protecting in this country. I think here definitely represents the American dream. People here I think there's some Republicans. You definitely will see some Trump flags in the area, and I think that's interesting because I don't really feel that Trump necessarily represents the average American citizen, even the people who live in these neighborhoods. Their taxes aren't necessarily getting tax breaks from, Trump initiatives. He seems to favor the 1% billionaires, people like Elon Musk. Look at these trees. The moss. Say it's about 60 degrees today. I'm gonna start going around those two different areas in the country and just filming the neighborhood, giving a tour. It's just like an empty lot. There's nothing there. See a lake from here. What a beautiful country that we live in. And I think a lot of times, the people take the freedoms that we have in this country, ability that with your imagination, you can create the life that you want through hard work, dedication, discipline, and Florida is a beautiful state. I know that Florida gets a lot of criticism because of the governor, Ron DeSantis. And just some of the things that you hear on the news about Florida. But overall, I think, like, you know, the people in Florida are really great. Like, they're very friendly. I haven't, like, you know, experienced an exorbitant amount of racism in Florida compared to other states. I have, like, you know, experienced racism before. I would say actually that I was in Daytona Beach. I've never, like, experienced that here in northern Florida. I think northern Florida is just, like, you know, people are really nice and very helpful. They really respect veterans. People ask me all the time about how, like, you know, Black people are treated here, and I actually really like northern Florida, and I've met a lot of, like, Black people here. One thing that I will say, most of the Black people who I've met in northern Florida are living in neighborhoods like this. There's a different level of poverty in Florida, and, you know, there's definitely people who are living below the poverty line and, you know, working jobs every day. And I don't think that's right. I think, like, you know, that we need to bring back the American dream so a lot of people can live like this. And I think it's kind of hard, like, you know, obviously when you see people getting laid off from their jobs, you know, people working jobs and not getting paid the wage that they deserve, you know, price of homes going up in a lot of areas. But it still exists. Something I'm definitely still aspiring to. And this here is Live Oak, Florida. See a beautiful lake. Let me know in the comments if there's any neighborhoods that you would like me to go to. I'm gonna go all over the United States and the world and continue to do videos like these. Give people a tour of America and what it really looks like. Show the contrast. Let me know in the comments any place you like me to go next and what you think about this video. If there's anybody you'd like me to interview, also comment that. Check out some of my other videos. I've got an incredible catalog of videos from interviewing various different public figures throughout the years. And so really focus on doing content. It makes a difference and informs people, gives them a little more beauty in their lives. I think Live Oak is a beautiful place, and if you're ever in northern Florida, I would recommend that you come and visit and take the journey. Such a beautiful part of Florida. American flag. You know, it's nice to know that there's people who still love this country. And I think this country is worth loving. It has made some mistakes in the past. We can't deny that. Obviously, slavery, you know, the civil rights movement. But I think right now, in 2025, it's better for Black people than it ever has been. I don't feel that I have any of the limitations that my ancestors had. And so therefore, it's like I don't have any excuses. And I don't take that lightly. I think we all have the opportunity to live the American dream. And it really just depends on what your idea of the American dream looks like. So thank you for joining me on this tour of Live Oak in North Florida. My name's Ryan Glover.